Vinegar is an aqueous solution of acetic acid and trace chemicals that may include flavorings. Vinegar typically contains 5 to 8% acetic acid by volume. Usually the acetic acid is produced by the fermentation of ethanol or sugars by acetic acid bacteria. Acetic acid bacteria AAB are a group of gram-negative bacteria which oxidize sugars or ethanol and produce acetic acid during fermentation. The acetic acid bacteria consist of 10 genera in the family Acetobacteriaceae. Acetic acid bacteria are airborne and are ubiquitous in nature. They are actively present in environments where ethanol is being formed as a product of the fermentation of sugars. They can be isolated from the nectar of flowers and from damaged fruit. Fruit flies or vinegar eels are considered common vectors in the propagation of acetic acid bacteria. There are many types of vinegar, depending on source materials. Vinegar is now mainly used in the culinary arts, as a flavorful, acidic cooking ingredient, or in pickling. One 500 ml plastic bottle. 10 grams jaggery. 100 grams grapes. 200 ml fresh tap water. Dissolve jaggery with 100 ml water, by carefully pouring tap water into bottle containing jaggery. Shaking the bottle will aid dissolving a jaggery. By using bare hand, the grapes are crushed into juice and biomass. During this activity, a surrounding fermentation microorganism such as lactic acid bacteria and yeast will fall onto a crushed grapes. The crushed grape was exposed to air for 3 hours to catch more fermentation microorganisms. At the end of 3 hours, the odor of crushed grapes is slightly unpleasant and acidic. That show, microorganisms is trapped and the fermentation process is starting. Immediately, fill all of the pre-air exposure crushed grapes in plastic bottles and cap it. After filling all crushed grapes, the bottle is stirred to ensure that the jaggery solution is uniformly mixed. Keep the cylinder at ambient temperature. During fermentation, in the bottle, the pressure will build up and should be released daily. Please be careful and it may burst. Let the mixture be fermented for 14 days. The vinegar is separated from the biomass by means of a mesh filter. The vinegar is then placed in a clean bottle.